All right, here is a least common denominator problem with two variables. So you notice in the denominators we've got x's and we've got some y's. Not difficult, but it does complicate things a little bit. So denominator, as you hopefully know, is the bottom of a fraction. So we are looking at x squared, 3y, and 4xy. So to determine the smallest thing all three things can turn into, let's look at x's first. So this one has an x squared, this one doesn't have any x's, and this one has an x. The easiest thing that we could get all of these things to turn into would be this x squared. So I know that my least common denominator is going to have x squared in it. We could easily multiply this one by x squared, bam. We could easily multiply this one by x, bam. Next letter, or variable, let's look at y. So we've got a y here and a y here. This one does not have a y, but we could easily multiply by y on that one. So our least common denominator we know is going to be x squared y. The last thing I like to look at is the first numbers. And so we've got a 3 here and a 4 here. So the coefficient is 3, coefficient is 4. 3, multiples of 3 would be 3. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 12, so on. Looking at 4, we've got 4, 4 times 2, 4 times 3, 4 times 4, and so on. The smallest thing that they both have in common would be 12, and so we know our least common denominator is 12. We've got 12, x squared, y. This first one we would need to multiply by 12, y. Second one we need to multiply by 4 to get 12, x squared. And then this last one we multiply by 3, x, because we already have the y.